that caused.
Morning for the residents who live in that area. Many were sent out into the frigid streets with only the clothes on their backs and, unfortunately, their animals, worried about what they would come home to. Police went door to door telling people to get out. None of the residents was injured, and some were put up temporarily at the nearby Trinity Bellwood Center. But some people were really worried about family members.
I saw that there's a sky was fire. It was unbelievable. I'm on the phone with my friend, and he's like, "What are you calling me this time?" I go, "The sky is lit up with flames right now." And
what did you do?
And then I didn't know what to do, so I just kept getting bigger and bigger and coming more and more. So I just grabbed my babies, Ginger, Daisy's upstairs, and we just took off because it was like right across the street. The fire was crazy.
I've been in this neighborhood almost 20 years, and this is the first major fire in 20 years that we've seen.
About the loss of the popular cycle shop. His brother actually lived in an apartment above the store.
He said that that the fire is spreading and that they evacuated him plus the building next door to us. So that's going up 5 or 6 buildings to the west of where it originally started at National Sound. And so when that happened, I decided I better get down here. It wasn't a small fire. And then I checked on the news on CTV, CP24. Because it's usually pretty live and pretty on top of that kind of stuff. And sure enough, I'm going, uh-oh. And that's looking way too close for my liking.
Your brother and his family?
Oh, everyone's, from what I understand, everyone got out. I think that was obviously the great side of this whole thing, this tragedy. But there's a lot of buildings, a lot of damage. I mean, there's got to be 15 buildings gone now. Well, regroup. I'm not going to stop now after 94 years, so we'll find another space. Obviously, we'll probably rebuild the building. That's my immediate thing. Is my season's just starting, and I have good relationships with my suppliers, and I think everything should work out. It's just going to be a real struggle, and sometimes you kind of question if you're up for it. But I've got good staff, and I've got great support. So it's just getting my head around that work thing. How much work it's going to take. The good thing about it is my building collapsed, so there's not much to tear down and start again. So I'm going to try to keep looking on the bright side of life, as they say, and go from there.
Like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Well, Gary Duke says his dad was born in one of the apartments above the store. He says he is optimistic that a fourth-generation Duke will once again take up residence above the shop in a new building. Let's go back live to...